there are significant benefits of the immersion mining compared to the air cooling. One is it allows for the overclocking potential, because right now for most of the miners or the most recognized models of the miners, we have the immersion firmware, overclocking immersion firmware available. And from some point, yes, you are able to overclock that miners to some extent on air cooling, but for some point, the liquid cooling is the technology you just have to use. Otherwise, you will not be able to sustain your operation for a long time. So the overclocking and plus immersion mining means that you can get 50% more, 60% more, or even more performance from your miner. So your investment will be so much better, your ROI will be so much better compared to the air cooling technology. The another very important thing in terms of the immersion, it allows you to operate in the different locations which would be not possible with the typical air-cooled environment. Unbearable noise, 89 decibels, 90 decibels, or even more, that's the common thing for the mining operators. Immersion mining means silent mining. The only thing which we will hear is the sound of the dry coolers outside, but there are different technologies. You can use the cold water if you have available. You can reuse the heat with some nearby pond or lake or river, or with the Norwegian fjords for that matter, if you are happy enough to live in the Scandinavia. You can reuse the heat and utilize that heat in your facility. So basically heating your home, your company, and your business, right? You can also reuse that heat for heating some industrial process. So there are different ways you can utilize the heat also without using the dry coolers. So inside of the system, the only thing that works is a pump which is working with the 40 decibels approximately. So that means that your operation is almost silent. We are removing all the fans, and in case of S19, for example, we are removing 4 fans from the miner plus 3 fans from the power supply, which means you're also saving some power because you are removing 1 kilowatt over 1 kilowatt actually of power which those fans normally use. So there will be some additional power savings in the long run, taking into the account kilowatts of power which are used by the fans, and also kilowatts of power which are used by the air management in your location. So that's the another concern in terms of the immersion mining. Immersion mining also means that you are protected fully from the major causes of electronic components failure. No pests found inside of your miners, no dust, no corrosion, no zinc whiskers. So the shortcutting of the electronic routes on your PCB board, no overheating, no humidity. Even if you will be located in the container system somewhere in Texas, and you will happen to have the negative temperature which happened in 2021, then you will be completely protected because the fluid completely covers your miners, it shields it from any elements outside. So even if you will stop your operation, you'll be able to start anew and your miners will be fully protected. It's about saving your precious investment in the long term. There's one more important factor in terms of the immersion mining, especially if we are thinking about the scale-out operations. The immersion mining technology saves lots of space and lots of cost. If you are thinking about the scale-out system, you are thinking about the large hole and you need to space out your miners and provide lots of cabling and lots of air management, humidity control, all that. Otherwise, you are coping with the huge maintenance cost, continuous repairs, and continuous service actions. In our case, the immersion mining system we provide is extremely dense. There's no other solution like this because we are using typical rack system. So the rack system which we provide, and I hope you can see behind me, the rack system allows to mine in the 1 square meter of space. You can put here from 120 kilowatts to 140 kilowatts of the power. So 140 kilowatts means huge amount of miners. It's 24 S19 miners or 36 of M10 30 family watts miners, so the single stack solution with the power supply. In that case, 1 megawatt system means just 10 racks, which can be positioned in the different formats and different form factors and different rack groups. So this is the one of the very important advantages for the immersion cooling system at scale, because it saves lots of space, lots of effort, lots of maintenance work. So this is something which is really, really recommended, because it changes the ROI completely of your mining operation. And the final thing, which is pretty important, we can run the immersion system in the different locations. It can be hot Texas climate, so the crazy hot part of Texas. It can be pretty humid area. It can be polluted area. It can be post-industrial area with lots of dust flying inside. We are having closed compartments, closed enclosures with the lids, and we are protected from any element, every dust which is flying in the air. So you can think about operating in the remote and edge solutions also for the crypto mining at the oil wells on different other edge locations. So that's the ideal solution for the small-sized home applications with the heat reuse, or for the industrial scale. The very, very final thing is that the world became crazy about the topic of the energy usage and the sustainability. This is the most sustainable and green solution for the scale-out crypto mining which you can get. The system allows you to operate using the different energy pockets and different off-grid solutions, and also allows you to reuse the heat for different industrial process or for heating the buildings, facilities, etc., etc. This is the most green solution you can get, and this is most important for the way people perceive your operation. So that's about the immersion mining. I hope you'll be able to recognize the value which comes with that system. And if you have any other question you would like to get custom design, which we provide at the small size solutions and at the scale out solution, just please visit the www.cryptocooling.eu website. Use the get the quote button, or just contact our support and ask for your solution, ask for your quote, ask for the design. We'll provide that, as we provide that for the different customers, from the small home operators to the biggest companies that are in this market. I hope that was informative. I hope we'll be able to get in touch pretty soon.